Hello, everyone. We are live. It's Wednesday Wisdom with Shirley Machado and John Graham. Every Wednesday, you are here to talk about business, mindset, affiliate marketing, and environment. And this week, in special, you are going to talk about Old Environment Day. If you are with us, please say hi and tell us where you come from. If you watch the replay, push hashtag replay and tell us. It's be really good. How are you today, Joanne?
Listen, I'm pretty darn fine and dandy, Miss
Mm,
Shirley. Um, yeah, so if you're watching the replay, guys, just put that hashtag replay.
yeah,
Great to be here. Um, and today is really good. I'm really looking forward to today because we're going to talk about the project for World Environment Day.
mm-hmm.
And, I think it's really important for everybody to understand why we talk about the plastics in
Yeah.
the environment all the time. So we've got a PDF that I'm going to bring up in a minute, and then we're going to talk about what's in that PDF. Now,
Mhm.
this PDF is available to you. We also have a Facebook page on healthy water benefits. If somebody would like to join, just I can put it into the comments at the bottom of this video we're finished, and you can come and join that. But please answer the questions. Put down either Shirley or I, who has invited you, and that way we can admit you into the thing. So I'm just going to bring this up now.
Yeah. Thank you, Joanne. And if you don't know, guys, I'm an environment scientist, and this subject is really my passion. And you celebrate this Environment Day every year on 5th of June. What is this day? These days help raise awareness about environment problems and how we take steps in tackling them, how we can resolve them. And then
Yes.
what is the biggest problem this year that the old environment they bring to us is plastic pollution. This is around us. You can bring the PDF, Joanne, for us to have. This is the PDF that the United Nations Environment Program creates for beat plastic pollution. This is a guide that you have available in our group, Healthy. What's the name of our group? Healthy
Yes,
Benefits. If you want to
there it
participate,
is.
I'm going to have this one. Beach plastic pollution is a practical guide. And then every year you produce 400 million tons of plastic. Less than 10% is recycled. And two-thirds of this plastic is like they have a short life. They come in our packing products. We have in our kitchen. You have around us, everything is plastic. Então, this is a problem that you need to solve. You can prevent to have too many plastic around us.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
So the plastic cycle began in the Second World War,
Yeah,
where they needed some to produce, and it's all made from fossil fuels. So let's just go, and the scale of the problem is just massive now. So let's go through to here. So
é,
we're talking about how we can solve the plastic crisis. So we can solve it by um, refusing to take plastic bags, buy our products without plastic, take a shopping bag.
uhum.
Um, what are some of the others, Shirley?
Donate, be a volunteer in your community to clean in the beach because wildlife. is really impacting our life. You have a lot of plastic that is in our, you know that you eat per year 15,000 microplastics that is in our body. This is terrible. You need to do something.
So it also needs to come back from, and I can go back to the government slide here, where they need to implement
Yeah.
legislation for industry, for manufacturing, for building, all these types of places that help create this plastics problem. And it's just massive. But I
Mm-hmm.
mean, your local governments have things like recycling. There's the big push at the moment to recycle your bottles, you get money back, which always was. For most of my childhood, we used to take back the glass bottles and get money back on them. So that was always you'd go take the bottles back. And I only had to walk to the end of my street to the shop. And, it was just so easy to do. But councils have cleanup days where you can go and volunteer to clean up the beaches, to clean up parks. Also, if you go walking, a great idea is to carry a plastic bag with you to pick up the rubbish on your way.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm sure wherever you walk, there's plastic's going to be there.
Yeah. I here where I'm in Brazil now, there is a lot of plastic bag. They give plastic bag for everything. I said, I don't want. Ah, you don't want? They are surprised that I say that I don't want a plastic bag in the that a little package they want to put plastic bag. It's terrible. Finance, I have something to talk about. You know that in plastic pollution, we spend $600 million per year to solve problems with plastic pollution. Is a lot of money can be invested in education for people know more how to beat plastic pollution.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
So businesses, industry, we've just talked a little bit about that. There needs to be huge changes
Mm-hmm.
in business and industry to reduce this plastic. I just want to move through go back one.
How does plastic pollution affect us in their biodiversity? You know that the wildlife um, is having big impact with plastic. You have a lot
Yep.
of this in the ocean, in the soil, in our body. And the next one is a climate crisis. The industry of producing plastic consume a lot of energy and generate a big amount of gas that contribute for the climate crisis, né? The word. And another one, Joanne,
Well,
uh,
it's also used in cosmetics,
cosmetics,
you
beauty,
know, in beauty products. I mean, if you have used any of the products where you can't even think of the word now, exfoliate your skin and you have the little beads, that's all plastics. So no matter what you do, you're still putting that into your body. And, Shirley does talk about the fact that we consume a credit card size piece of plastic every year into our bodies. Now, just think about that. We'll just pick up a credit card and we'll just have a little chew on it.
yeah.
So it's insane, some of the stuff happening. It's
Like
just
the
insane.
second one is just 50 years that they were producing plastic, and you have this amount of plastic, and it affects too much everyone, the planet, the people, the wildlife. What you can do, you need to do something is our time to take action.
And they tell us that in the next 20 years, the amount of plastic will double. So it's taken 50 years to get to this amount, but in the next 20 years, it will double.
Yeah,
Hello?
yeah, hello.
Do we need to do something?
for sure.
Right, let's have a look at the next slide, which will give us the percentages. I was shocked when I saw this 36% is in takeaway food containers.
It's terrible.
36%.
Yeah. And the industry of tourists is 8 million of plastic they are using.
Yeah,
It's too much. It's a like.
I
I'm
know. It's
so
just
upset.
amazing.
That
I can't read the top one. Which is the top
you
one?
can do something. Everyone can do something. You can't stop and buy stuff they have packaged with a lot of plastic. It's just you can do it, and you can put in the social media that company that using plastic. You don't buy more for them. Buy your stuff in a market, in a farm.
Yeah, and I mean that's 75 billion. Was it 75 billion? Yes, in construction in America. America alone.
A
It's
lot.
like it's just huge. What about the rest of the world? When you look at the development and you look at the buildings that go worldwide, you know, you've got China, you've got AEU, UAE, that's it. But it just those two countries alone,
Yeah.
it's massive. So let's move on.
And then here you have really clear that 46% of this plastic that's produced is going to landfill, just 9% is recycled, and 17% is burned, and 22% you don't know where going. They aren't collected, and they lost in the water, in the soil. And you see that like it's really critical, the situation. Where does this plastic end up?
Yep, I know. When you
Yeah.
look at those percentages, righto.
And then
So
progress is being made. You are growing recycling, but
yeah,
isn't the solution in the first place, because you need to think before you buy plastic bottles, for example. You don't need to buy plastic bottles, it's just an industry of plastic. And
so
at the same time how say this word? Biodegradable.
that's a what?
The second
Oh, it's biodegradable.
exactly. This stuff isn't it, I don't know if this is a solution. If there is some component inside, everything go away.
You
What you
know, well, you know, I remember growing up, we used to always have a flask that we took water in. And I mean, there's so many drink bottles around these days that fill them up before you go somewhere. I mean, I always carry my water, but then I have magic water to carry with me. So, I mean, we always have water in the car.
Yeah.
We never go anywhere without having water. And it's not in the plastic bottles that once those bottles are heated and the dioxins get into the water, you know, they're carcinogenic. So why would we do that? So what needs to be done? Actually, I watched a program the other day where in England, they ship their waste to Norway and Norway use it as their fuel. So, you know, we have countries around the world that are using people's rubbish to fuel their electricity.
This is awesome.
I
And
know. I was very happy when I saw that.
another thing that I think it needs to be done, because my project was around education. And I think if people know more how to act and you have more education, people going to be conscious they need to do something. And my project proved that when people know how to do something, they're going to be able to take actions.
Yes, yes. And the other problem we have is when you go to the bottle exchange here in Australia, the lines that are there for people cashing in their cans and their bottles and whatever is massive. And, you know, at Capella Bar down here, where one of the recycle centres are, the traffic down there every day is just massive with it. And so we need more of those centres so that it relieves the pressure off the ones that are there now.
Yeah.
So, Shirley, that is the end of
Yes.
that's the end of it. So let's come back and talk about how we ourselves are helping the environment, how we are doing things
Yeah.
to help.
Me and Joanne, you have an online business that is a green business, and inside this business you have the magic water, and this magic water they contribute for the environmental from your life, my life, and for our planet. Então, you are doing well, I guess. What you
Yeah,
think?
yeah. You know, like we have an ionizer that we utilize and we promote. And with that ionizer, we have 5 different pH waters. Now, I had to clean my oven the other day, so I used the very alkaline water. I just sprayed my oven door, left it for 5 minutes and come back, and everything just wiped off because the very alkaline water, it emulsifies oil.
Yeah,
Where have you heard before that you can put water into oil and it emulsifies it?
this is amazing.
Oh, absolutely. And it just wiped clean. So, you know, besides drinking it, you remove all your plastic bottles when you go shopping, and you just use all the different waters. You know, we have a spa that helps you reduce chemicals in your shower.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, but the next step is to take those toxic chemicals out of your shower, out of your personal care products. Another story. But, you know, we have this machine available. And if you want some more information on this, just come back and ask us. I will put the Healthy Water Benefits Facebook group in the comments, so you can come and join that. But please answer the questions. Otherwise, we will not let you into the group because we need those questions answered. So, Shelley, you tell your story with our little magic water machine.
And when I enjoy this business, I enjoy because that they have this appeal really strong about environment and about health. And I started using and starting feeling good. I had some problems in my stomach, and I felt that I was drinking the water, and I didn't feel that everything that I eat making me sick. And I started cleaning my house, and I didn't eat use any toxic. My house became a free tox home, and I was really happy that everything was what I think about a business that help the environment and help my health as well. This was my experience, and I feel so good that I'm here in this online business, affiliate marketing business. And
Yep.
for this one,
Yep. Same with me. I've had some really good health results. Not that I'm making any claims,
yeah,
but for me, I have felt really good. I even packed this machine up and put it into my suitcase and carried it in my suitcase when I went to live in England. That's how important this water is to me.
it did the same.
Yes, that's right. When you've traveled to Brazil, you took it in your suit. You actually took it on carry-on, didn't you?
I took it on carry on, and people ask, "What is this?" I think it's a medical device, a Japanese device, and take it out of your bag. I wanna see it. No worries.
So yes, you travel with it. It's portable. That's probably the great thing. You don't need a plumber to hook it up. There are many water filters out there, but not ionizers, that have to be plumbed in.
Mhm.
This one just hooks onto your tap, and away you go. And you need to go on holidays. People have it in their caravans, in their motorhomes. So they take it with them wherever they go. So it's very portable, and you get the benefit of having a toxic-free house with it. So more information comes through down through the Facebook page or comment down here. The PDF is in the group. It's pinned up the top in guides. So if you would like a copy of the World Environment Day with Beat the Plastics project for 2023, well then just let us know. But this has been an amazing, it might have gone a bit longer than we like, but there was so much we needed to talk about today.
No worries.
So it's been our pleasure to be here. So Shirley, thank you for joining us at whatever time in the night it is there.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. And to see you next Wednesday with Wednesday Wisdom.
Cool. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye.